And welcome back to Let's Read Kuni, the White Witch, episode 4. I wonder how people were like, no, he's not going to read the whole thing 2 episodes ago, and then look where we are now. A third of the way. Pig Iron Pike, a basic metal spear that requires careful maintenance to prevent it from rusting. Castaway Cove Peddler. Soldier Spears. Spears shoot to Hamlin grunts and elegant engraving along its shaft have a positive effect on morale. Quartermaster Store Hamlin. Hoarfrost Harpoon. Wintry Spirit is blessed with ice that forms a glittering tip of the spear, ensuring it will never melt. Treasure chest in Golden Grove. Lightning Bolt. A thin spear that crackles with natural energy, my goodness. A mighty storm is summoned when its point is held aloft. Treasure chest. Gale Spear. The spear's curved head evokes the spirit of a gust of the wind. Forging it requires great skill and no little art. The Quartermaster Store Fairground. Champion Spear. A large, sorry. My wisdom teeth are acting up. More so I'm biting my gums because of them. Champion Spear, a large weapon designed for use by warriors of surpassing strength and skill. Its bounds aid speed and accuracy. Alchemical Cauldron. Dryad Spear. Fashioned from a fallen branch and blessed by a forest spirit, this spear brings good fortune to its wielder, treasure chest. Royal Spear. Once used by the royal family of a forgotten kingdom, the spear adds a touch of elegance to one's battle regalia. Chemical Cauldron. Bee Sting. Cool spear that releases a deadly poison upon impact. The bolt pattern is designed to intimidate the enemy. Treasure chest. Crystal Spear. Transparent spear made of the purest crystal. Its magical properties mean that one blow can cause untold damage. Unknown. Deadeye Spear. Forged by a legendary hunter, spear never misses its mark, however evasive the enemy may be. Prodigia Peddler. Glorious Lance. A proud weapon that gleams magnificently. The Glorious Lance is said to guarantee victory for its wielder. Unknown. Rainbow Lance. Lance with a prism-shaped head that sheds light on the secrets of even the most enigmatic enemies. Chemical Cauldron. Dragon Lance. Lance whose power is sure to overcome its wielder is not a weapon to be taken up by the faint-hearted. Treasure chest in Nevermore. Giant Spear. This weapon once belonged to a giant who bestrode the battlefields of old. Foes still quake at the mere sight of it. Alchemical Cauldron. Well, what is that? Little mouse thing? Mouse onion carrying, pole vaulting with a spear? Claws. Savage weapons crafted for a variety of alchemical ingredients such as talons and bones. Good claw. Curved and extremely sharp claws, perfect when the enemy gets too close to Quartermaster's Store. Almamoon. Knucklebone claws. Made from carved animal bones, these imitation claws are sharper than the real things, and exceedingly light to boot. Alchemical Cauldron. Woodland claws. A claw-shaped weapon made of wood. Be sure not to let it sprout leaves, they will only soften your blows. The Quartermaster Store Fairgrounds. Wait, is it Fairgrounds or Fairyground? Gaudy Claws. Golden Claws is worn by the man who styled himself the Casino King. Such garishness does not become a wizard. Treasure chest. Bullhorn Claws. Claws in the shape of animal horns, set far apart. Theoretically capable of goring 2 enemies at once. Castaway Cove Peddler. Seal Claw. Military edition metal claws. We're in Berthrop now. But then their finely honed edges will strike fear into even the toughest enemies. I guarantee you in basically every single game that exists, I can somehow find a way to relate it back to RuneScape. Tainted Claws. Cruel claws that carve through a victim's flesh, leaving poison in the wound. Toxin takes effect in seconds. Alchemical Cauldron. Giant's Fingernails. Enormous fingernails plucked from a fallen giant. Most folk would struggle to pick these up, let alone wield them, long not be grossed out by them. Long notice that they're clear, transparent. I guess better than them not be. Crucible Claws. Destiny now. And actually RuneScape as well. The only thing, that minigame got cancelled a long time ago. Highly durable tempered steel claws that cover the whole hand, allowing the user to smash through walls with ease. By the Alchemical Cauldron. Haunted Claws. Contrary to popular opinion, these area claws are not run by an evil spirit and do not harm the wearer. Quartermaster Store, Hamlin. 6 Wind Claws. Curious claws that some powerful gales once swung, said to have been used by a mountain-dwelling spirit. Alchemical cauldron. Snow Witch claws. Claws hardened by exposure to the harsh climes of the Winter Isles. Some claim that they contain fragments of tundra ice. Yule Peddler. Ice Queen claws. Ice-cold claws imbued with the power of sorcerers from the frozen north, deliver a piercing chill. Alchemical cauldron. Werewolf claws. Gleaming silver claws taken from a legendary wolf. Their power is set to increase tenfold whenever the moon is full. Unknown. Ice crystal claws. Transparent claws made of finely polished ice. A spectral glow seems to emanate from inside them. Alchemical cauldron. Griffin's talons. Claws taken from the mighty Griffin, king of beasts. No creature alive could suppress a cry when faced with such weapons. Oh, suppress. Unknown. Black worm claws. Claws of a fire-breathing black dragon. Channeled with evil spells that cut through enemy ranks with relentless ferocity. Treasure chests in Ding Dong Well. Cat Cling's claws. Captured using claws bequeathed by several kings of Ding Dong Dell. Several armies have never seen battle. Unknown. Dragon King's claws. The claws of an ancient dragon believed to have belonged to a venerable royal family for generations. Unknown. Horns. Horns retain the life force of the former owners, making them formidable weapons. You can use horns. Do you headbutt them? Spiral horn. A horn whose unique spiral shape can be both a help and a hindrance. Sure to find a way to use it to your advantage. Quartermaster Store, Ding Dong Dell. Treasure chest in Ding Dong Well. Ding Dong Dell and Ding Dong Well. Beetle horn. A curious horn with a forked tip. Its origin has been the subject of intense wizardly debate. Treasure chests. Poisonous horns. Horn that has been specifically adapted to poison its victim. Should keep its tip well away from any exposed skin. Treasure chest. Whale fish tusk. Sure, this tusk was an ancient marine mammal that ruled over the oceans of old, striking fears and terror in sailors' souls. The Quartermaster's Store Fairgrounds. Dragon tusk. Official tusk carved from the fossil of an ancient dragon. When held to the ear, a roaring wind can be heard. Treasure chest. Lazy bone. Its captivating pattern is known to send those who look upon it to sleep. Be sure to avert your gaze while wielding. Perdidia Peddler. Iceworm tusk. This horn piercing chill makes it holding it with bare hands impossible. Be sure to wear gloves of leather or fur while wielding it. Yule Peddler. White stag's antler. The antler of a legendary white stag said to be representative of the gods. It grants strength and courage to its bearer. It's a prize at the casino. Suits of armor. Providing protection for those who, for the whole body. Sturdy suit of armor can prove invaluable in battle. The armor. Though this animal hide does not prove much protection, very light and allows for great ease of movement. Quartermaster Store, Ding Dong Dell. Iron breastplate. Armor made from a thick sheet of iron. While reasonably priced, its protection is limited to the torso. Castaway Cove Peddler. Rugged armor. Armor made from extremely durable animal hide. Donning it makes one feel truly ready for battle. Quartermaster Store, Moon. Toughen armor. Armor made from tough leather treated at a high temperature for additional surface strength. Chemical cauldron. Mirrored armor. Enchanted so as to ward off evil spirits, this armor is believed to protect its wearer from catastrophe. Treasure chest. With all those cat puns, Ding Dong. Well, okay. I might know a little bit more than I should. So I've watched NCS's Let's Play, but not the whole thing. Like, I watched like maybe the first 20 episodes like 2 or 3 years ago. When they were new. With this Plants vs. Zombies 2 stuff, I think. And then I just stopped. Dress armor. Extravagantly decorated, this golden suit of armor is surprisingly resilient. Unknown. Grunt armor. Cheap yet relatively comfortable, this iron armor has been sent and issued in the Hamlin Armory for generations. Quartermaster Store, Hamlin. Scale armor. Tough suit of armor made from hard scales that are ingeniously linked to allow full freedom of movement. Quartermaster Store, Fairgrounds. Bone mail. Made from animal bones designed to absorb impact. Far lighter than middle armor and prevents greater mobility. Chemical cauldron. Gale armor. Spirit has granted this armor protection from the storm, making it an ideal attire for doing battle in bad weather. I thought wizards aren't supposed to go in a tempest. Go out in a tempest. Chemical cauldrons. Stout armor. Heavy armor made from several slabs of iron. Very tough, its weight will greatly impede a wizard's movement. Welcome to Monster Hunter. Alright, unknown. Royal armor. Believed to have once been worn by a famously courageous king, donning this armor causes one's fears to fade away. Alchemical cauldron. Champion's armor. This suit of armor has survived many a brutal battle. Confers great strength upon its wearer. Alchemical cauldron. Inferno armor. Armor designed specifically for doing battle with fire-breathing dragons. It's extremely resilient to both heat and flame. Mule Peddler. Pure steel armor. The steel used to make this armor. It's been specially refined using a secret method granting it extra strength. Treasure chest. Enchanted armor. The jewels which adorn this armor confers magical protection, even the wearer is not magically inclined. Cordelia Peddler. Knight's armor. Armor of a peerless knight. Its many decorations recall its former's owner's valorous achievements unknown. Knight armor. A jet black suit of armor that allows the wearer to become one with the night, overcoming all fear of darkness. Just in the miasma marshes. Enigma armor. Armor which incorporates a mysterious fossil. The eerie glow is not merely decorative, it also deflects enemy blows. Unknown. Boar Lord's armor. Submarine armor that has been worn by generations of Hamlin royals. Just in Nevermore. Armor of Justice. The favorite armor of a hero who believed that to fear injury was to invite it. Uncle Cauldron. Brilliant armor. Suit of armor that glows ever brightly with each blow it receives. Sight causes courage to swell within the wearer as their body swells from inflammation. Alchemical Cauldron. Celestial armor. Majestic armor that shines with the light of a million stars. It is believed to confer a form of magical protection. As the prize in the casino. Oh, near speak. Nescan armor. Only the most steadfast Nescan soldiers were awarded this armor. Wearing is said to kindle one's patriotic fervor. Oh dear. Unknown. It's basically the root of, like, all human ills, if you ask me. Shields. A warrior's first line of defense, carried in hand and used to deflect enemy blows. Wooden shield. A simple wooden shield cannot be relied upon to provide too much protection, but sages agree it is better than nothing. Master Store, Ding Dang Dell. Skin Bone Shell. Shield. And you know what? I don't think Bloodborne agrees with you. Shin Bone Shield. A shield made from large animal bones, tied together with string, trying to ensure that the knots do not come undone. Treasure chest. Leather Shield. A shield consisting of an animal hide stitched across a wooden frame. The thicker the hide, the stronger the shield. Master Store, Alba Moon. Iron Shield. Raising several iron plates. This shield is certainly strong, but its weight makes it unsuitable for the weak of arm. Castaway Cove Peddler. Scale Shield. Wrought from several hard monster scales, this shield excels at deflecting enemy blows. It's also completely waterproof. Chemical Cauldrons. Shiny Shield. A shield whose surface always gleams like a polished mirror. Special metal is said to be used to create the effect. Unknown. Grunt Shield. Shield issued to the grunts of Hamlin. The one feasibly could, cowering behind its girth, is not a seeming way for a wizard to behave. Master Store, Hamlin. Shadowglass Shield. Gleaming black shield made from pure shadowglass. Said to belong to a warrior wizard of yore. Alchemical Cauldron. Holy Shield. The glowing white metal shield affects blows with aplomb and thwarts adversaries' attempts to nix its owner. I think that's actually status. There's a prize at the casino. Treasure chest in the glittering grotto. Champion's Shield. A shield that was once used by a great warrior. Surface is completely free of rust despite its age. Alchemical Cauldron. Tundra Shield. Having laid hidden under massive ice for a million, she is now extremely resistant to wintry weather. Mule Peddler. Avenger Shield. This uniquely shaped shield has a glossy, smooth finish. Flicks curses back onto the enemies who cast them. Curse is a cursor with twice the curse. Prodigia Peddler. Mystical Shield. Like a mystical it is. With his shield, a wizard may stand tall against fearsome foes, safe in the knowledge that he shall never be nixed. Alchemical Cauldron. Shield of the Pure, a sacred shield that resists all evil. Naturally, it can only be wielded by a wizard who is pure of heart. The treasure chest in Nevermore. Pretty Parasol. A parasol with rather dainty design. Despite its flimsy appearance, it deflects both the sun's rays and enemy blows with ease. Unknown. Ganza Robes. Sundry outfits ranging from simple travel gardens to robes imbued with a great magical power. Rustic Garb. Simple outfit woven from natural fibers grown near Ding Dong Dell. Cheap enough for even the lowest peasants to purchase. The Cotton Master's Store at Ding Dong Dell. Merchant's Garb. Lightweight outfit that allows full freedom of movement. Such a bliss to wear with a spectacular sales pattern. People use such claims. Cotton Master's Store, Amamoon. Hallowed habit. Made from elegant, lightly shimmering fabric, enemies have been known to be distracted by this garment's scintillating sheen. Treasure chest. Rubber robe. Waterproof garment. designed to prevent inexperienced swimmers from drowning, effective at repelling water-based attacks. Castaway Cove Peddler. Fine frock. Dress that's covered in countless fine jewels. Its eye-catching design is intended to inform onlookers of the wearer's wealth. Treasure chest. Soldier smock. Worn by Hamlin grunts in training. Though it wraps tightly around the body, this smock permits great freedom of movement. Master Store Hamlin. Misty shroud. Garment woven from fine strands of mist. It allows the wearer to fade from sight, leaving enemies swinging at thin air. Treasure chest on the Tombstone Trail. Magic cloak. Though nowhere near as effective as a suit of armor, this enchanted cloak does confer some magical protection upon the wearer. Prodigious Peddler. Noble attire. Once owned by a proud family of aristocrats, this outfit's qualities evidence in the surpassing fineness of its weave. Treasure chest. Champion's tunic. Tunic that allows complete freedom of movement, instilled with a warrior spirit, ensures that the wearer never loses heart. Chemical cauldron. Sasquatch pelt. A coat made from a Sasquatch pelt. Warm, waterproof, and indispensable for those who reside on the Winter Isles. Yule Peddler. Dead Man's Duds. A sinister-looking outfit. Some claim that those who wear it are susceptible to the pernicious influences of evil spirits. Treasure chest in Miasma Marshes. Star-spun tunic. A gently glittering robe imbued with a purifying power. We are said to hasten wizards' recovery from injury. Unknown. Wizard's robes. Well, vestments woven. I am so confused. My eyes playing trick on me, or what? Oh, that's creepy. No, do you see those red letters? The red letters spell out beware. B-E-W-A-R-E. What the hell? Whoa. It's like one of those things, when you see it, you'll ship bricks sort of picture things. Anyways, no vestments woven using an ancient method. Those who wear such robes are known to bring miracles in their wake. Something tells me to avoid those. Chemical cauldron. Mist robes. The traditional robes of wizards in training. They serve to inspire the wearer and thereby teach the importance of ambition. Master Store Alma Moon. Flame robes. Heat-resistant outfit worn by Mamoonus when crossing the desert. It also offers protection against fire during battle. Just an Old Smoky. Gale robes. Light robes encircled by a constant breeze that offers protection against the elements for those who have wished to travel through storms. There's a Store Fairy Ground. Mystic's robes. Beyond, I'm wondering if, there's more messages in red lettering. Beyond simple protection, this outfit made from enchanted iron sand grants the wearer heightened sensitivity to nearby magnetic fields. Unknown. Ripple robes. Covered in a thin film of moisture, these robes are entirely water resistant, making them perfect for a rainy day. Chemical cauldron. Robes of restoration. Pale green robes believed to be one woven by fairies. Can use to sparkle dimly on even the darkest of nights. Unknown. What am I doing? Sorcerer's robes. Elegant robes decorated with magical gems whose power is said to protect the wearer from a multitude of perils. Unknown. Helmet. Special equipment for protecting one's head, the most important part of the body. Wooden helmet. A helm carved from a sturdy tree trunk. Though heavy and simply designed, it does a good job protecting one's head. Master Store Ding Dong Dell. Pointy hat. A tall hat that tapers to a distinctive point. It is by some distance the most popular item of headgear among wizards. Treasure chest. Soldier's helmet. Sapphire helmet has long been the first line of armor that trained soldiers learn to wear. Master Store Hamlin. Champion's helm. Extremely heavy iron helmet, simply feeling its great weight lends clarity and decisiveness to one's actions. Chemical cauldrons. Blessed helm. This sacred helm has been the subject of countless prayers, believed to grant good fortune in the battlefield. A chemical cauldron. Helm of Hamlin. Being awarded this helm is the greatest honor afforded to soldiers of the Hamlin army. Is it a pig town? I just noticed ham and also that's a pig head. Church, I think. Anyways, that's actually more like an armadillo, isn't it? A treasure chest in the glittering grotto. Nazcon Helm. Finest minds in the Nazcon army were granted the use of this helm, so we are to perceive the truth with total clarity. Cloaks. Battling amongst wizards, cloaks protect the body and often convey additional beneficial effects. Leafy mantle. Made of fresh green leaves, the mantle is surprisingly warm and highly prized for its wonderfully calming aroma. Calmness restored, ding dong dong. Snake skin cloak. The snake from which this cloak is made is naturally light and strong, yet it will swiftly harden and crack without due care. Claymaster Store, Almoon. But I think that's gonna be it, so if you enjoyed this reading, I'm getting freaked the fuck out by that beware message, you know what to do. See ya.